Imagine a world at war, a world of trenches, soldiers, and battlefields. But what if I told you one of the bravest heroes of World War I was not a soldier at all? She didn't carry a rifle or fight on the front lines. Her name was Edith Cavell, and she was a British nurse whose weapon was compassion. Stationed in German-occupied Belgium, Edith saw the war from a different perspective. She wasn't just healing the wounded. She was witnessing the desperation of Allied soldiers trapped behind enemy lines, facing capture or worse. And she decided she couldn't just stand by. So, she made a choice that would change everything. Edith Cavell began a secret, incredibly dangerous mission. Working with a network of brave Belgians and French citizens, she turned her nursing school into a clandestine safe house. This wasn't just a hospital anymore. It became the first stop on an underground railroad for soldiers desperate to escape. Think about the risk. Every knock on the door could be the German secret police. Every new face she helped could be an informant. Yet, day after day, she hid soldiers in her home, fed them, gave them civilian clothes, and arranged for guides to smuggle them across the border into the neutral Netherlands. She was meticulous, she was clever, and she was fearless. Under the very noses of the occupying forces, Edith and her network successfully helped over 200 Allied soldiers escape. That's 200 lives saved, 200 families who would see their sons, husbands, and fathers again, all because of one nurse's unwavering courage. But this level of defiance couldn't go unnoticed forever. In August 1915, the secret network was betrayed. The Germans, who had been suspicious for months, finally closed in. Edith Cavell was arrested. They interrogated her, and true to her character, she didn't lie. She calmly admitted to everything she had done. She was put on trial for treason, for harboring enemy soldiers. The world watched, horrified. Governments from neutral countries like the United States and Spain pleaded for her life. They argued she was a nurse, a humanitarian, protected by the Geneva Convention, but the German military court was unyielding. They saw her as a spy who had aided their enemies. Edith Cavell was sentenced to death by firing squad. On the night before her execution, a chaplain visited her. He later recalled that she was perfectly calm, without fear or self-pity. It was then she spoke the words that would echo through history. Patriotism is not enough. I must have no hatred or bitterness towards anyone. In her final moments, she chose humanity over division, compassion over conflict. Edith Cavell's execution caused a global outcry. She became a martyr, a powerful symbol of Allied defiance and German brutality. Her story inspired thousands to enlist and fight. But her true legacy is even greater. She proved that courage isn't just about fighting, but about healing. It's about standing up for what is right, even when the personal cost is everything. Her story reminds us that in the darkest of times, one person's compassion can shine a light that is never extinguished. Thank you for watching this story of incredible courage. If you are moved by Edith Cavell's sacrifice, please hit that like button and subscribe for more stories that deserve to be remembered. See you next time.